Hey, how's it going everyone? This is Nick at BarBend.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing GreenBlender, the smoothie delivery subscription service. So GreenBlender is a subscription smoothie service, and the way it works is that every week you get sent out an email with 8 different recipes you can choose from, and then you pick from those which smoothies you want mailed out to you, and then you get the recipes come to your door in a nice cool box, and then you put them in your fridge, and then you can whip up the recipes whenever you want throughout the week. So the ingredients are, the recipes that is, are organized by like different qualities that they have, like some are labeled as anti-inflammatory, and some are labeled as low calorie or high protein, and so on. Each get like a variety of different qualities assigned to them. Today we've got a couple of pretty low calorie but still pretty tasty looking recipes that I'm going to try out. So first I'm going to try Blueberry Punch. That's the simpler of the 2 recipes I've got here. It's organic summer squash, an organic banana, 2 ounces of organic blueberries, and a teaspoon of organic amla powder. Amla is also called Indian gooseberry, plus a cup of ice, plus a cup of water. So first I'm going to get chopping. Well, that is pretty good, I gotta say. So this is called Blueberry Punch, and it is listed as one of the low calorie, low sugar, immune boosting recipes. So in this whole cup that I have here, there are 128 calories, and that's meant to have 2 servings. So each serving is meant to be just 64 calories. So the summer squash that went in there, that added a lot of bulk, and it sort of helped to flesh out the drink without adding too many calories at all. The main flavors that I'm getting from this are blueberry and banana, but it's definitely a very, very mild flavor, I gotta say, because there's a significant amount of just like squash and water in there. So the fruit, it's not a very strong flavor, but it's very low calorie. Okay, so now I'm gonna try the more complicated recipe I got. It's called Green Cucumber Mint. What's going into this is organic collard greens, organic mint, an organic pear, the juice of this organic lime, 2 not organic mini cucumbers, and then some organic chia seeds. Yeah, so it is very tasty. The main flavors that I'm getting here are the cucumber, the mint, and the pear helps to tie it all together as well, which is nice. It makes it a lot more palatable than it would be otherwise. Can't really taste the lime. It's very low calorie. One thing I do want to point out is, this was blended for quite a while. This isn't like the most expensive blender in the entire world, but it's a pretty decent model. And this was blending for a while, and it's pretty thick. It is a little bit chewy, I gotta say. I don't think collard greens blend particularly well. Nonetheless, it is very refreshing. I think it'd be really good with some vodka added to it as well. And this is considered low calorie and also high fiber and anti-inflammatory and low sugar. So it's got a lot going for it, but yeah, it is very, very low calorie. So this is 210 calories in 1 whole glass, and this is going to be 2 servings. So 105 calories per serving. Yeah, very low in calories, but very nutritious. So as far as the price goes, you can get 1 box of 5 recipes delivered to your door for $50. That's including shipping. So that comes to $10 per recipe, which if at first glance, when you think about that, that's like an organic shake for about $10. That's like roughly what a lot of people would pay in a store. That said, 1 recipe is meant to give you 2 servings. Each serving is just 100 calories, roughly on average, but with the fiber and everything, it's actually quite filling, so you may find that price worth it. Okay, so there are quite a few things that I liked about GreenBlender. Number 1, the most important thing is that these are very, very nutritious shakes. There's no unhealthy fillers. They don't have like any added sugar or anything like that. This one has like a bunch of leafy greens added to it. There's just a ton of antioxidants, a ton of vitamins and minerals in all of these drinks, and everything else we got in the menu as well. Also just jam-packed with fruits and veggies. Thought that was awesome. I also liked that these are smoothies, not juices, so they contain a lot more fiber than juices that you might get out there. They're also mostly organic. organic, not entirely organic, but mostly organic, which a lot of people are going to be happy about as well. There's a pretty diverse amount of offerings on the menu as well. You get to have like a nice choice from a menu of like about 8 each week that you get to choose your own meals. I like that they have these also, they're also arranged by different qualities like high protein, immune boosting, energy, anti-inflammatory, and things like that. That's kind of fun. And then lastly, it's fun. It's fun to get ingredients in the mail, chop them up, make a blender out of it, see how it tastes. I enjoyed that aspect of it. It's a fun product. The main things you might not be quite so crazy about the GreenBlender. Number one, $10 per recipe is a little bit expensive. Even when you split it up into 2 servings, you might find that to be a little bit expensive. Also, none of the offerings that were on offer this week were high in protein. None of them really had any protein at all, and they were all very low in calorie. Now, of course, a lot of people are going to be very happy about that. They want like a low calorie filling snack, which this is. But if you are looking for a decent source of protein or calories or fats or anything like that, you might be out of luck with this particular product. Another thing was that you don't really get to have much of a choice in the options that you get. So obviously you do get to choose from 8 different recipes each week, but let's say if you really liked what you had last week, if you're a really big fan of a smoothie that you had a month ago, you can't just decide to get that. You have to pick from what's on offer. Some people might find that a bit frustrating, especially if they find a shake that they really like. Finally, I would have liked a little more information about how to store the ingredients and like which ones might go off more quickly. Because for instance, I got 5 bags full of veggies, and I would have liked a bit more direction, like make sure you you consume this early in the week because the vegetables might not last all week. That would have been a bit of extra information that I would have liked. All right, so those are my thoughts on GreenBlender, the smoothie delivery subscription service. For the 4 of you, just Google BarBend plus GreenBlender.